Alright, what's up? I'm Leslie and today I'm going to be talking about 6-month post rhinoplasty. I can't believe it's been 6 months. Well, actually it's been 7 months because we're in January already. But it's like, what the like, I can't believe it's been more than 6 months already. I have a lot to talk about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started because first of all, I make these videos extremely long. So I went ahead and just wrote down like the top 6 things that I noticed that not a lot of people mention, but I know that I noticed during my recovery process. So the first one being that like los hoyitos, your nostrils, at least for me, they felt very small and like, I don't know, like tight. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like if you touch like your normal nose or whatever, like you can do whatever you want with it, right? But after a rhinoplasty, I see that it's not easy for me to like stick my finger, you know, up my nostril or something. Not that you would do that, but like it just seems like so sensitive still. So if I have like boogers or something, Q-tips will become your best friend, at least for me, because as I said, it becomes very uncomfortable. Like if I just go ahead and poke like my nose, like I end up hurting myself. So I just grab a Q-tip and just like, you know, COVID test myself like every single day. Which then leads to my second point. TMI, not TMI, but like boogers, dude. Like you will get so much mucus up in your nose. And I don't know if this is just a me problem. Maybe it's just a me problem, but every single day I would wake up and like my nose just felt stuffed. And I would just have to go ahead and grab a Q-tip every single day. Like, and I feel like I did this at least 3 times every single day, and I don't know, it was normal to me, I guess. Maybe I should contact my doctor about it, but I was like, I think it's just a me problem, you know? Maybe I'm not my nose doesn't like mornings, I don't know. Third thing is the tip still feels weird. Like it feels kind of hard. I don't know how to describe it. I do know that rhinoplasty does take, it may take up, people usually say 6 months you're fully healed, but maybe that's not the case. It might be up to a year. You know, I think it really depends on the person. So we'll see. Although everything does seem pretty normal, the tip is still pretty hard. If sometimes I try to like lift it or like pinch it, it does hurt. Okay, number 4 is big pores. Now I'm not gonna go ahead and show you guys because this actually makes me kind of insecure. You know, I'm not an insecure person, but ever since I got the surgery, my pores on my nose are humongous, bro. Like you could see them from miles away. And I think it's because of the, you know, all the Band-Aid, all that stuff that was, you know, the cast. It kind of, I feel like it really like gets all the dirt into your nose, and it just, I don't know, man. I don't get it, but I mean, I guess I've been trying to do skincare. Well, I mean, actually, no, not really. I haven't tried because I'm lazy. But I will try to do skincare and we'll see, you know. I really don't care, you know. I think big pores is like a normal thing that everyone goes through. So it's not a big deal for me. But if you're someone who's very, like, cautious about that, that's one thing to consider. But then again, I wouldn't say, like, if you want to get a rhinoplasty and you're really worried about these big pores, don't worry about it because I'm pretty sure everyone goes through it. And if you just take care of your skin, it'll be gone. 5 is dry skin, which then again goes back to having all the cast, the Band-Aid, all that stickiness up in your nose. Now, I think I really want to research this. I haven't really done any research, but I can't explain it. And maybe you might be able to tell through my makeup, but my skin around my nose is very flaky. Like if I wash my face and then I put lotion, like it's very flaky and very like dry in certain areas, and like it starts to peel. I'm just like, I have no idea why that happens, and it's only like in certain areas, and I'm like, okay, if it's dry, I try to moisturize, and I moisturize real good, and it peels even more. So it's very I don't know what's going on there. But then again, I mean, I haven't really done my research about it. I kind of just push it off because I'm like, oh, whatever, you know. But for sure, that's something that I didn't really see a lot of people talk about in their videos. And again, there shouldn't be a reason for you to not get a rhinoplasty if that's what you're thinking about. Like, this is minor issues, you know. Okay, number 6 is that you will most likely, 99.9% sure that you will second guess your nose job, your rhinoplasty. And I probably should have gone ahead and show you guys my nose, right? So, okay. So, that's how it looks. That's how it looks on that side. Why do I say this? Oh my god, okay. I know, everyone is always gonna be like, oh, well, you know, like, it's never gonna be good enough for you, or no matter what you do, it's like, people are always gonna talk shit. I know that, and I knew what I was setting myself into. You know, as you guys probably, if you haven't seen, watch my previous video, my nose was just terrible. Like, it arched down. I was always bullied. People would call me a witch. I will never forget, there was this one fucking kid who always called me a witch because I had a witch nose. I'll never forget him, bro. Anyways, it was just so ugly. Like, I had like a bump, and after the bump, like, it just went like, I don't know, I didn't like it, and I was like, you know what, all that I want is to not have that bump and just have it be like straight down, right? And so I guess in my head I was so engraved that, like, everyone has a perfect nose except me because I have this stupid bump. So when I was going through the surgery process, that was the only thing in my head, the bump, the damn stupid bump. So when I was talking to my surgeon, I told her, I just want the bump to be gone. I just want the bump to be gone. And I'm like, I just wanted to go straight down. I want to be normal, beautiful, whatever. Because I thought that that's, you know, like, it's gonna look beautiful like all the models I see on TV or whatever. And she had told me, she had mentioned other stuff like, oh, do you maybe want to make it skinnier? Do you maybe want to, like, your septum? I'm like, I didn't care about that. And she even told me, did you want to, like, raise the tip a little bit? And I was like, no, because I'm gonna look like Peppa Pig. And I'm like, and I had told myself, like, I love my nose, I just want that bump gone. She was like, okay. She was like, we can go ahead and do that. She's like, I can go ahead and just lift it up a little bit. She said, not too much, but a little bit. I was like, all right, fine, let's do it. And after the surgery, I was like, at first I thought I looked like Peppa Pig because it looked too lifted, but then again, you know, it was super swollen. All kinds of things were going on. And then after like 2.5 weeks, the swelling came down a little bit. My nose looked great. Like, I didn't care that it looked fat. It looked nice and lifted. It looked just like swooped. I don't know. It looked great. And as time went by, I kind of realized that if I could have done something differently, I probably would have gotten it lifted like a little more, you know. I feel like even now when I take pictures, it looks good, but it just goes straight down, you know. And maybe I should have gotten it lifted so that it looked like a little more, I don't know, nicer, refined. But I feel like this is just like us, how we're always gonna be. You're always going to second guess. Like, maybe if I did get it redone all over again, you know, I'm gonna be like, oh, like, now I feel like I look like fucking Peppa Pig. Or maybe if I get it done, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, now it looks fat, you know. And I think it's always going to happen. And if you're scared or something, like, just go through with it. We will never in our heads, it's an us problem, and if we don't solve it within ourselves, you know, no matter how many surgeries we get done, we'll never be good enough for ourselves. And so I think that's a big factor to consider that if you want to get a surgery done, know in your head, don't set your expectations way too high, but don't lower them either. Like, go ahead, get excited, you know, like, this is a drastic change. Definitely, I can see that you can tell from me there's a difference, you know. My nose doesn't arch down anymore, and I'm glad, I'm happy about that. So definitely I do want to say that I don't regret it. I don't regret it, but if I might do more changes, who knows? Who knows? Maybe next summer, or I'll pop up with a surprise. But yes, so this is my 6-month post-op, and I'm currently quarantined because your girl came positive for Omicron. So woohoo. I'll see you guys in the next video, and happy 2022.